What if everything you thought you knew about intimacy was completely wrong after 50? What if the real secret to deeper love, stronger attraction, and unforgettable connection in later life isn't about youth, performance, or perfection, but a few surprising habits that most people never talk about? Because here's the truth no one tells you. Some of the happiest, most emotionally and physically connected couples are not in their 20s or 30s. They're in their 50s, 60s, even 70s. And they're doing a few simple things differently. Things that feel small on the surface, but completely transform how they experience closeness, desire, and love. So if you've ever felt like intimacy fades with age, or that passion slowly disappears over time, this is going to change the way you see everything, because these are 5 surprising intimacy hacks seniors quietly swear by. And once you understand them, you'll never look at connection the same way again. Let's start with something that might sound almost too simple, yet it's one of the most powerful shifts. The first surprising intimacy hack is slowing everything down, not just physically, but emotionally, mentally, and even in the way you approach connection itself. See, younger couples often they rush conversations. They rush affection. They rush moments that should be felt deeply. But seniors who truly enjoy intimacy, they stretch time. They sit closer a little longer. They hold hands without a reason. They let silence exist without trying to fill it. And in that slowness, something incredible happens. Anticipation builds. Awareness increases. Every small touch starts to feel meaningful again. It's no longer about getting somewhere. It's about experiencing everything along the way. And this shift alone can bring back feelings many people thought were gone forever, because intimacy isn't about speed, it's about presence. And when you're fully present, even the smallest moment can feel powerful. Now here's where it gets even more interesting. The second intimacy hack seniors swear by is emotional honesty without filters. Not brutal honesty, not hurtful truth, but a kind of openness that most couples lose over time. They say what they feel, they express what they miss, they talk about what they need, without embarrassment. And that level of vulnerability creates something rare. Safety. Because when you know you can be fully seen, without judgment, walls come down. And when walls come down, connection deepens in ways that physical closeness alone can never achieve. Many couples struggle not because they've lost attraction, but because they've stopped communicating what truly matters. Seniors who thrive in their relationships don't carry silent expectations. They replace guessing with understanding, and that changes everything. Now here's a hack that surprises almost everyone. The third one is bringing back playful curiosity. Yes, curiosity. Most people assume that long-term relationships become predictable, but the couples who stay deeply connected, they never stop discovering each other. They ask new questions. They share new thoughts. They try new ways of connecting, not in a forced or dramatic way, but in small, meaningful shifts. A different kind of conversation, a new routine, even something as simple as asking, "What makes you feel loved today?" And suddenly, the relationship feels alive again, because curiosity keeps things fresh. It reminds you that the person you're with is still growing, still changing, still full of layers you haven't fully explored. And when curiosity comes back, so does excitement, so does attraction, so does that feeling of wanting to be close, not out of habit, but out of genuine desire. Now let's talk about something most people completely overlook. The fourth intimacy hack seniors swear by is non-physical affection. This one is powerful. because it redefines what intimacy actually means. A warm glance across the room, a gentle touch on the shoulder, sitting close without saying a word. These moments might seem small, but they create emotional warmth that builds throughout the day. And here's the key insight. When emotional connection is consistently nurtured, physical closeness becomes natural, not forced. It's no longer something you have to think about or fix. It flows, because intimacy doesn't start in the bedroom. It starts in the everyday moments that make someone feel seen, valued, and connected. And seniors who understand this, they don't wait for special occasions. They create connection daily, in simple, quiet ways. That's why their relationships often feel deeper than ever before. Now, the fifth and final intimacy hack might be the most unexpected of all. Letting go of pressure. This is where everything shifts, because many people carry silent expectations about how intimacy should look, how often it should happen, what it should feel like, how it should unfold. And those expectations create pressure. Pressure creates anxiety, and anxiety quietly destroys connection. But seniors who truly enjoy intimacy, they release that pressure. They stop chasing a perfect version of closeness, and instead, they focus on what feels good, natural, and meaningful in the moment. No performance, no comparison, no unrealistic standards, just connection. And when pressure disappears, something surprising happens. Desire often returns, naturally, because it's no longer forced. It's invited, and that's the difference most people never realize. Intimacy isn't something you chase, it's something you allow. Now, when you step back and look at these 5 hacks together, slowing down, being emotionally open, staying curious, showing daily affection, letting go of pressure, you start to see a completely different picture of intimacy. It's not about age. It's not about perfection. It's not about trying harder. It's about connecting smarter, deeper, and more honestly. And that's why so many seniors quietly experience a level of closeness that others spend years searching for. Because they've learned something most people never do. Real intimacy isn't built in big dramatic moments. It's built in the small things, repeated consistently over time. So if you've been feeling disconnected, distant, or like something is missing, maybe the answer isn't to do more. Maybe it's to do things differently, to slow down instead of rushing, to speak instead of staying silent, to explore instead of assuming, to connect instead of performing. Because the truth is, it's never too late to rebuild intimacy. It's never too late to feel close again. And it's definitely never too late to experience a deeper, more meaningful connection than you've ever had before. And if this opened your eyes even a little, then you're already one step ahead of most people, because awareness is where change begins. If you want more real, honest insights about love, relationships, and intimacy that actually work in real life, make sure you stay connected, because what you've just learned today is only the beginning.